Hello everyone, this is Janice. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of my 4 carts. I have a die cutting cart, a mixed media / stamp cart, a kind of general cart. I have 2 kind of general carts. Okay, so this one is my die cutting cart. The top is a piece of wood that my husband found in the garage from the people who owned the house before us left it. And so it's a nice piece of wood and it fit perfectly on top of my cart. The cart holds all of my dies, including extra things that go underneath the wood on that top compartment. In a moment, I will be removing the Big Kick / Big Shot. This die cut machine, I got it for $30 from a lady off of Marketplace. Wasn't that great? Okay, and so there's a Sizzix ladder set that I also got from Marketplace. And then the wood just is perfect for setting my die cut machine. And then I will turn it around so you can see all the little labels that I made. But one side, those magnet sheets, I stuck them there just in case I ever have a random die that I left out, and I can just stick it there if I don't have time to find the appropriate place for it. And there I'm just showing you my beloved Tim Holtz Rosette die, and then all of my Bigs dies that I also bought secondhand. And these are all the little thin ones, thinlets, I don't remember what they were called. And then I have all my embossing folders in the next container, and those are from the Dollar Tree. And see how 2 of them fit in there perfectly. It's amazing. And then on the bottom, I have another one of those dark blue ones. And then I have these little plastic envelope things that I got from AliExpress with a magnet sheet that I cut down. I usually get my magnet sheets from Hobby Lobby or get vent covers from Home Depot or Lowe's. And then I just cut them down to fit. And then I store my dies that way. And then I made little dividers with my tab punch board and reclaimed or recycled old manila folders that came from an office. And then that was my new Bigs die. And then I have all these Sizzix Tim Holtz ones. I love all of those. And then any other stamp sets I might have that have dies, I store them there. As long as I have a category and I know that that's where I keep things, then I can find them a whole lot easier. And then this next one is and I was actually looking for that hook, but this one is from Michaels. I find that it's a little wobbly, but this cart is holding a whole lot of weight. On top of that cart, there are 12 glass containers from the Dollar Tree that serve as dividers for all my mixed media goodies and tools and things. And it's just so much easier than going and searching for them. And I can just pull this cart up to my table, any one of my tables in my craft room, and I can work from it. But I don't really roll it around the house or anything, although I could. And so see these little glass containers, I love them because they're square, and anytime you're using squares, you're going to maximize your space as opposed to rounded containers. So I love this idea. And then so you'll see I have the little baskets on the side too, but I really love those little glass jars for my distress crayons and all these other things. And the other thing I love is a color wheel. If you've never worked with a color wheel, go pick yourself up one. It's a great resource when you're stumped as to what colors to put together. And then, I have my glitter sprayer there that I got from Michaels. And lots of paint brushes, all different sizes. And like I said, other tools and pens and Wink of Stella and all kinds of good stuff. So if you have any questions about any of that, just ask. I'm happy to share anything that I can with you. And I actually have an empty little container there, and then I have all my makeup brushes for ink blending, and then I have some punches down here. And that's, oh, and then at the bottom I have some more stamps, but they're oh wait, okay, now we're in the middle. Yeah, I was showing you that I have stamps everywhere. I don't have all my stamps in one place. Maybe one day, maybe you'll be surprised. And in a few weeks, I'll say, hey, guess what? All my stamps are in one place. It's kind of a work in progress, isn't it? And then here again, I have all my my stamps in categories. Like I have all background stamps here. And then here I have them. These are all stamps of life, stamps and dies. And then here I have, again, made these dividers using my tab punch board and my manila folders that I got from my friend who worked in an office. And I just made little categories like sentiments and animals and birthdays and things like that. This makes it so much easier to find stuff. And then at the bottom, I have my really large background stamps and then little tiny ones in this container. Like, I love those Heidi Swapp rectangular ones that have a sentiment on each side. Those are so cool. I love those. I still love them. And then I have some painty things like Crayola paint sticks. Or what are they called? Paint sticks? I can't read it. I keep moving it around. But these are great. They still work for mixed media. It's just great to have all different kinds of colors. And these are the Recollections ones. These have a little shimmer to them. And then I have these tempera sticks. And all of these are great to work with kids, And I have another little container that just has a few texture pastes and my Distress Glaze, which if you've never used, let me know. Let me know if you've never used it, or if you see something and you think, gosh, I wonder something about it, and you want me to do a video and answer your question, I would be glad to do that. This is what I'm here for. I am a teacher all the time, not just by trade. I am a teacher. I love to teach and to hopefully give you some sort of inspiration or answer a question that will help you in your creative process. And so I just parked those there, and I still have access to the shelf that's back there. And then we're going over here. You might want to cover your eyes because we're going to spin a little bit here. And now we're at the other two carts that I have. And this is another Raskog where I keep all my scraps, paper scraps. And this is like a magical place right here. I love this. So I'm going to show you that what I did was I bought these at the Dollar Tree. And they have this little zipper thing on the top, which was really aggravating me. So I cut off about 1 inch from the top, cut that little zippery thing off, and put little tabs on them. And it just makes it perfect for my, I use my scraps a whole lot more now. And they're labeled, so like white and acetate are in there. I know exactly where it is, and I can see what's in there pretty easily. And so I just stack them there or place them there in rainbow order. And there's that rack from the Dollar Tree. I'm telling you, that rack is invaluable. You will find that rack all over my house, probably in every room. I use it in some kind of a way. And then on the side, I have room to still put some other things. Like there's a little watercolor paper there. And even my Cricut mat has found its home there. It doesn't really go there, but it's easy to find. And so I really, really like this. This is one thing that I'm very, very proud of. And yeah, I have lots of things. And then in the middle, I have these 3 bins that also came from the Dollar Tree. And so I have divided up my punches. I also keep them up on that little shelf, but when I'm using them, this is really easy access for me. And then I have this square punch board. It doesn't really go there. I have another spot for it, but I was using it, so I just put it there. And then I have my Happy Jig, which is just so much fun, but I really haven't played with it as much as I thought I would. So I'm thinking about incorporating that in my Memory Dex cards some way. Do you have this tool? Do you like it? Leave me a comment down below. If you see something and you're wondering something about it and you don't know if you want to ask me to make a review video, I'd be glad to. That's where I keep all the wire for the wire jig and then all my blocks. Most of my blocks. I have a lot of blocks. I don't know why. I just love them. Anybody else out there like that? And then this little thing, this cute little cart came from Michael's, a number of years ago, maybe 10 years ago. 10 years ago. It's short enough that it can roll underneath a table. I tried to find these because I was going to get one more and I couldn't find them anywhere. I didn't check every single place, but I got these little mint green containers from the Dollar Tree as well. I get all of my containers for organization from the Dollar Tree. And I watch videos like this and then I see what can fit in them and then it gives me an idea. And then there's my those are my little tiny alphabet stamps. And then there's my word punch board. I love it. And then there's a little compartment or another little container that has some bling. And then my watercolor brushes, And then this cart is quite unique. It is one of those kind of carts that you would find in a convenience store. And we got it from a lady that was selling all those shelves from IKEA, as well as cubes, like those cubes from Michael's. We had a ton of organizational stuff, and we got a lot from her, including this cart. And I put at the top, it said the name of the drink, whatever it was, like whatever, Gatorade. It wasn't Gatorade, and I covered that with that cookie sheet to put photos and stuff like that, like a magnet board. And then I just have more containers because these are just little shelves. So the containers hold things and they're right behind me at my desk and I can grab them, and all my alcohol markers can sit here. And those little die cut machines, I prefer the Sizzix one to the I do like my Diamond Press though, because it's so little. Both of them are little. And that's it. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, please leave me a comment in the comment box. Thanks for watching. Bye.